And we are live. Hello, hello world. It is Thursday, and this is Sonia, otherwise known as your dietitian with a mission, coming to you live from my home where the sun is shining. It's a beautiful day for December here in Minnesota, and I'm really feeling very festive. Call me Santa's helper. Isn't this hat that comes out once a year just awesome? Anyway, if you guys are watching, say hello. Please let me know where you are watching from. If you're going to catch this on the replay, because I know most of you are probably at work right now, go ahead and drop the word replay down below, and I'll be sure to come back around and say hello to you. The comments are a little bit delayed in this streaming service that I use, so please do make sure you say hi so that I can come back and say hi to you. So I'm really excited about this little series that I've put together for December because I think it's going to bring a lot of value. And it's always fun to get in the festive holiday spirit. And, you know, let's be real, Santa's helper comes out once a year. And if I can spread some holiday cheer by giving you all some good health tips, that's what I'm here to do. So let's dive right in. I hope you guys get some value out of this. And I'm going to be doing a giveaway at the end of the month for people that share this video. So if you found value in the content that I share today, go ahead and share this with anyone that you know. Comment, share down below. Just make sure you're sharing it in a public place because your name will be entered into a drawing that I do at the end of the month where I'm going to give away a lot of cool stuff, some of which I'm going to talk about today. But the only way you're going to qualify for the drawing is if you share the video and comment, share down below so that I can actually see that you shared it in a public place. All right. So let's play along. Okay, so we're going to talk today about some daily things that you can do to support your gut from day to day to day. Of course, there's a lot of buzz right now around gut health because, of course, the gut is the center of the immune system. And so everything I'm going to talk about today is very, very relevant as it relates to the world we're living in today. So for those of you that don't know anything about me, or perhaps you do, and you know that I'm the type of person that's always going to preach food first. So everything that I talk about today is going to have some sort of a relationship to food, because if you also know anything about me, you know that I don't like to swallow large pills. Somebody yesterday asked me for a recommendation for a supplement, and I said to them, you know, I really don't feel good about just recommending a supplementary capsular pill that you don't even know if you truly need, because I think it's so very important that we know what's going on in our bodies. And this is the year 2020, almost 2021. Santa hat getting in the way here. And so we now have the world of what I call nutrition meets technology. The world collides, and we can actually uncover what is going on in our body. So if you need help with any supplements, the first thing I would tell you is this, and I've discovered this on my own, is actually get tested to figure out what it is that your body truly needs. And if you need help with some information on how to get tested and uncover what your nutritional deficiencies are, I'm your girl. Just send me a message or comment below that you'd like some more information. Because to take supplements just to take supplements is never going to help you win the ball game. Okay, so everything we're going to talk about today is related to food and things that will supplement a healthy gut using food and food-related products. Okay, so let's dive in. So because food is number one on the list, the first thing I would say is this: make sure that you are eating a whole lot of plants, and plants from every color, from every, you know, each plant, whether it's cauliflower, broccoli, or a pepper, or I have here, you know, pomegranate seeds. Each color represents different nutrients and different fibers, different cofactors of nutrients. In other words, it's not just eat the pomegranate, it's all of the nutrients in this pomegranate feed your body in a different way than perhaps eating what is in these greens here. Okay, so these are my favorite. These are actually microgreens. So greens are always going to be at the top of the list, but the point being we have two different colors here, and you're always going to get different nutrients from different colors. So the more color you have going through your gut, the more natural pre and probiotic fiber you have to actually support a healthy gut. So first thing on the list is eat more colorful plants. So what I would challenge you to do is every single day, ask yourself, am I eating something from every color in the rainbow? And that's a challenging thing to do, especially in the busy world that we live today. But if you can actually try to do that on a regular basis, you're going to get a lot of the nutrition that you need just from food alone. Okay, so that is number one. Make sure you eat enough plants. The other thing I wanted to say about this is, so the food that we eat, especially when it's high in fiber, what happens is the nutrients or the components, we'll call it the components of food, as they travel through your digestive tract, they actually break down into what we refer to as metabolites. And not to get too sciencey on you, but metabolites are like little things that actually fuel our body with very, very beneficial health purposes. So, the little nutrient components of these pomegranate seeds, what they break down into, the usable nutrition, we'll call it. There's a term I think everybody understands. Usable nutrition that comes from these pomegranate seeds can really make a huge difference in things like helping you prevent cancer, cardiovascular disease, etc. Because remember, I said a healthy you and a healthy immune system starts in your gut. So if we put a lot of these colorful foods through our body on a daily basis, we have a healthy gut. So there you go, number one. Number two, fermented foods. So some of this is an acquired taste, and there are a lot of different ones out there these days. Some of my favorites are kombucha. I love kombucha because it's easy. There's a lot of great flavors. You just have to be careful that you don't select things that are really high in sugar. There are some that are more fruity than others, and you barely get really the kombucha benefits. It's mostly fruit juice. So just be really careful if you're using kombucha that you're not getting something that's really high in sugar. But other fermented foods would be things like tempeh or sauerkraut, kimchi, those types of things. So trying to include more fermented foods on a daily basis really can be very, very beneficial as well. Number three on the list is things with pre and probiotics. So we're going to spend a little time here because everywhere you look, you see a supplement for everything. And really what my mission is here to share with you today is that you don't need to pop a million pills. And when you do use supplements, you want to make sure that your body actually is A, needing those supplements, and B, truly absorbing them. So when I can find things that come from a natural plant or botanical or a food source that also contain pre and probiotics, that is a win-win. So I'm really excited. I'm not here to pitch products today, but I also believe that it's my obligation to share with you things that have really made an impact in my life from the standpoint of things that are good for you nutritionally. Okay. So I'm going to talk about a couple of things that I've discovered recently that also, hey, Carmen, how are you? That also contain pre and probiotics, but they're in a food form. In this case, the first one is actually a greens powder that I found here. And if you'd like more information on any of these products that I share, just go ahead and drop, whatever product that is down below in the comments, or reach out to me, send me a message. Or if you just like more general nutrition information about any of this stuff, drop the word group in the comments and I'll be sure to add you to my group where I share a lot of valuable information and content, and it is all 100% free to you. So the first product here is, this is an organic greens product. What I love about this, it's made by a company in Australia that I'm actually helping them come here to the United States. So it's such a beautiful mission. But this product actually, what I fell in love with about it, there's a lot of greens products on the market. Most of them, they're so-so in their taste, or some of them have stevia or have sugar in them, or there's more fruit than vegetables. I mean, there's a lot of things out there, and I'm not here to draw a product comparison, but what I loved most about these is not only are they monk fruit sweetened, there's 7 super greens that actually help to alkalize, give your body antioxidants, support your immune system, and detox on a daily basis. But here's what I loved the most. There are probiotics actually added to these greens. So would you rather have a scoop of greens that tastes like chocolate and is organic, or would you rather choke down a big horse pill that we call probiotics? So we'll talk about those here in just a second. So I love using food as medicine and a way to get my probiotics. The other thing I really love, and it's actually by the same company, most people drink some form of a protein shake these days, and I tend to be a fan of plant-based protein. So this plant protein is actually very, very different than most plant proteins on the planet. It's actually a combination of fermented pea and brown rice protein. So fermentation, much like the kombucha, is actually very, very beneficial for your gut. It makes it much easier to digest. A lot of times we have a hard time digesting plants because they're just so high in fiber, and those the nutrients or the molecules that make up the plant can sometimes be a little bit hard on your digestive system. Just wanted to say that in simple terms. So this protein also has digestive enzymes. So talk about easy on the gut. Most protein powders are very, very difficult to digest and absorb. And, people often complain that they have gas or bloating, or they just feel miserable after having protein. So I love that this protein is not only fermented and has really good quality pre and probiotics in it, but it actually tastes amazing too. It doesn't taste like you're drinking sand in a glass. So my favorite protein powder, again, I'm getting pre and probiotics in my food. So no pill. Okay, so there you have it. There's a couple of foods that I really love that contain pre and probiotics. And I talked about fermented foods as well too. So the other thing I wanted to touch on here just momentarily is probiotics, because I know that's a big topic for a lot of people. Some of these things I'm talking about today, I'm an affiliate for. Some of them I am not. I'm just here to share, again, what has changed my life, because I hope that it changes somebody else's. So I'm not a fan of things that come in a big capsule that, unfortunately, anything that has to pass through your digestive system, there's a large percentage of it that isn't even absorbed by your body. So you're really spending a lot of money and creating expensive urine. So I love things that come in the form of drops or sprays, or I could put it in my shake. It's a food blend, whatever that might be, because that really is what our bodies are meant to utilize. Food as fuel, food as medicine. However, if we do need to supplement, we can use things that are as close to nature as possible and put them into a delivery system that our body actually absorbs. So this is a probiotic that I absolutely love. It's by Mary Ruth. Mary Ruth, you can buy it on Amazon. It's not super expensive, but it's a soil-based probiotic. So it's a little bit different than your conventional probiotic, but soil-based probiotics actually fight oxidative stress in your gut and fight inflammation in your gut and do something or promote something called intestinal autophagy. So autophagy, again, I'm not here to get too sciencey on you here today, but autophagy is simply a auto-eating of old, icky cells. So why not get rid of the old, unhealthy cells within the digestive system? And liquid probiotics, or soil-based probiotics, this happens to be a liquid form. You just literally spray in your mouth, take 15 sprays a day. But when you put something just in and take it in your mouth, and it's along the lines of like a sublingual medication, the absorption is much greater too. If you swallow it in a pill form and it has to run through your digestive tract, there's a lot of it, unfortunately, that's not absorbed. So I love this Mary Ruth's Organic Liquid Probiotic. That's what it's called. Again, you can order it on Amazon. It's great stuff. Tastes like clear water. So there you have it. So that is what I love for probiotics if I do take a supplement. But I truly believe when you do a lot of these things through food, you don't need to rely so much on a supplement. The other thing I really, really love is I have a couple of products that, again, are 100% absorbed in your mouth when you actually consume them instead of, getting gobbled up by the digestive juices below. I have a product that is very, very unique that I've started using recently. It's a multi-spectrum. We call these like little drops of health. Okay, so they look like candy. As a matter of fact, here's the candy. You literally just pop them out of the little package and you suck on them. And what's very unique about this, and there are 15 different kinds, but we're talking about gut health today. What's very unique about these is that because you actually absorb the nutrients through your mouth, there's 100% absorption of what's actually in here, which means to you that the money you spend on a supplement is actually being utilized by your body. So novel idea, I know. Okay, so let me tell you what's in this, because there's such a long list that I have to read it to you. I don't know it by heart. I know, right? I really should know this stuff by heart, but there's so many good things in these drops that I don't know them all by heart. So here you go. Let me read you the list. So there's thyme leaf, ginger root, cinnamon bark, turmeric, clove, licorice root, chamomile flower, echinacea root, so very, very good for our immune support, artichoke leaf, fenugreek seed, dandelion root, coriander seed, cranberry, papaya, mandarin, grapefruit, black currant, oro blanco, I'm not sure exactly what that is, pumpkin seeds. And so all of those things, with the exception of the Oro Blanco, are probably things that you've heard of before. And the reason for that is because there's a lot of research and scientific information to back up all of those ingredients. The difference between this and swallowing them in a pill is, again, they're 100% absorbed. So I absolutely love these just for daily multi-spectrum gut support. They taste great, they're inexpensive, and they are really awesome for keeping your gut healthy. And then if you have too much tomato sauce on your pizza, like we do once in a while, and I think, let's be real, who doesn't overeat during the holidays? Sometimes we can get a little digestive distress. And I think it's also important, so not only to keep your gut healthy, but instead of running for the Tums when you get an upset stomach, finding something that's natural that can actually do the trick that the Tums would do as well. So I love this product for digestive distress, we'll call it. So if you get an upset stomach and you want to use something natural, this is a great go-to product that I use. So we've talked about a lot of different things today, and I really wanted to spend some time this month because I believe that the holidays are a great time to give back in providing information that has changed my life, whether it's products or things that we eat. And I'll be sharing all kinds of things with you throughout the month that are really going to give value to you in terms of helping you improve your health. And so that was really my main goal today, to focus on some of the things that I do on a daily basis to support my gut. And as someone that has struggled with Epstein-Barr, and many of you have heard my story for the last 4 years, the immune system and supporting my immune health is the number one thing on my list. And 70% or more of your immune system is located in your gut. So keep the gut healthy and good condition. It's like running clean fuel through the car, right? Make sure that your gut is in tip-top shape and you have a healthier immune system. And it's especially important with what's going on right now. So I hope you guys found value in this information. Again, if you're interested in getting in on the giveaway at the end of the month, where who knows which one of these things I'll be giving away, probably not pomegranate seeds because that would be a little difficult. But nonetheless, I want to give back to you. And the way that you get involved in that is simply to share this video in a public place, comment shared below, and then I will enter your name into the giveaway drawing, and I'll be making that announcement right before the Christmas holiday. So I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a fabulous Thursday. We'll be coming back at you live next week with another topic related to healthy holidays. You guys take care. Enjoy. Have a great day.